Hey guys, Scott here with a new beer dissection video for you. What I have today is from Sierra Nevada Hop Hunter IPA. Okay, this is part of it took me a month or two to finally track it down, a compilation pack that it was called Fan Favorites. It's a green box. I may have to pop over my shoulder, maybe not. The typical thing, about 4 beers, 3 beers of each. There was there's a rye IPA, this IPA, which I'll talk about more in a second. There's a Pilsner beer, and maybe there's even a third IPA, maybe 3 IPAs and like a Pilsner. You're obviously probably more familiar with Sierra Nevada with their pale ale using Cascade hops. This one is coming in at 60 IBUs, so it's going to probably have some pretty good assertive bitterness, 6.2% alcohol. The interesting thing about this one is it's using distilled hop oil. I wouldn't be surprised if this is using, I could be confusing this with the other one, like fresh hops or wet hops coming right off the vine. They brew the beer right away. I could be mistaken with that, but it's using a hop oil. So we're expecting definitely a lot more hop aroma, flavor, as well as, even some bitterness here. Remember, Sierra Nevada is out of Chico, California, as well as they've been in Mills River, I think it is, North Carolina, just outside of Asheville, I believe, for quite a while. So this is their IPA Hop Hunter brewed with distilled hop oil. Okay, I've never had it before. Definitely not had this one. I think this fan favorite pack is beers that they've probably been brewing in California near the brewery for years, and they maybe just brought these back in the compilation pack, but I definitely haven't had it. Nothing like, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale or Narwhal or anything like that. So anyway, let's crack this bad boy open here, as I always say. Okay. Wow, I'm already getting the whiff of the hops. Just with cracking it open here. Let's take a look at this. So we got about an inch and a half, nice white, dense head, kind of a dark gold. If you want to say light amber, I wouldn't argue with you. Pretty clear. It's a little bit of a chill haze there, but using copious amounts of hops, hop oils, I wouldn't be surprised if you're just getting some of the polyphenols from that, creating some of the chill haze, but no big deal. It's actually looking a little bit more towards American Pale Ale, maybe West Coast IPA versus anything else. So let's take a sniff of the aroma. Very pretty looking beer. Okay, so you definitely get that citrus, a little bit of grapefruit. You even get a little bit of slight stone fruit, maybe like a subtle peach or pineapple, like a tropical fruit. There's some pine there too, like spruce tips. Maybe even a little resiny, and maybe even slightly white grape, maybe even more than the peach. Definitely some pine on there, though. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're using the typical Pacific Northwest hops that they use in maybe like Cascade, Centennial, things like that. But I don't know what the hop charges are. Bread crust on the malt, maybe a light toast. Pretty nice. But again, getting that white grape again. Okay, a little citrus. Like I said, there's a slight grapefruit. Very nice, guys. But cheers. Wow, very nice. Typical light toast, bread crusty malt profile, nice strong pronounced bitterness to maybe assertive bitterness, but drinks pretty crisp and clean. I'm getting a little pine again, maybe slightly resiny, but very good. The hops again, you're kind of getting a little bit of the citrus, maybe slight grapefruit character, slight You know, I said peach before. It's probably like peach, white grape, but not overpowering with that at all. Aftertaste, it's pretty smooth, no alcoholic warmth. Kind of medium bodied, but very nice. It's just a nice, you know, it drinks a little bit like the Pale Ale, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Maybe not as bitter, less grapefruit. This has a little bit more pine, I think, a little more resiny, but drinking quite nice. But the aroma hops, probably from the hop oils as well as even some of the flavor, you could tell, you have an elevated pale ale, American pale ale here, as well as, typical American IPA. This is not your run-of-the-mill, IPA, but it's definitely drinking more like a typical American pale ale / West Coast IPA, but very nice, guys. Grade-wise, I'd give it a good B+, A-. I would put it right there with Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, the classic. If you're looking for fruit bomb, peach, mango, pineapple, this is not it. This is probably drinking more West Coast IPA. You get the pine, a little resiny, a little citrus. Like I said, there's a little fruit, grapefruit, whether it's a little white grape, whether it's a little peach that I said on the afterthought earlier. That's up to you, but there's a nice, pronounced to assertive bitterness, but enough malt backbone with the bread crust, even like a little graham cracker that, helps support a lot of the malt profile there, or excuse me, the hop profile, the hop charges. So anyway, guys, today's beer dissection from Sierra Nevada was Hop Hunter IPA. I probably had it popping over my shoulder, part of that fan favorite compilation pack with 4 beers, 3 of each. I would definitely recommend it. It's the second one I'm reviewing, depending on when you're watching this. Nothing wrong with it at all. Nice color, okay, but more drinking like a West Coast IPA. But good carbonation, assertive bitterness, pronounced assertive bitterness. Hold up a lot of barbecue foods, things like that. Even on the aftertaste, it's definitely a good fresh bottle. I don't think I got the date on this. I probably looked at it yesterday when I picked up the pack, but looks pretty good, guys. I would definitely recommend it. So IPA Hop Hunter, part of the compilation pack. I'm sure fans of theirs out on the West Coast had recommended it to bring it back, and that's probably why we have this compilation pack now. All right, guys. So till the next beer dissection video or just general beer video, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.